Yeah, first of all, I couldn't be more proud of our players and our coaches, coaching staff. They are a tremendous bunch. I enjoy coming to work and working with them each and every single day. We've had our ups and downs, but we battled together, and we've gone back to back with each other to dig ourselves out of this hole. Today was a tremendous team win in all three phases. The win was a tremendous factor in this game. Again, do you take the win in the third? Do you take it in the fourth? We made the decision to take it in the third, and defense made some good stops. Was able to kick a field goal in the third, and then obviously that last drive, we were in 4-minute mentality. We were not trying to get those guys the ball back. We had a 4th and 1 critical call. They in field goal range with their kicker. Christian Nash did a great job getting the first down, and then Rocky at the quarterback position. I mean, he's a winner. He knows how to get it done. Extremely intelligent, extremely smart. He managed that drive at the end with precision. Guys made plays. Grayson made plays. Gavin Williams made plays. And then the situational football at the end to get their timeouts, to score a touchdown and leave them with a minute and no timeouts. And then obviously our defense stopped them with a turnover. So tremendous team win, man. I couldn't be more proud of a group of men. Man, this feels good.
So you weren't surprised with the low-scoring game because of the conditions?
Yeah, it changes the dynamics, right? You start throwing to the Yorton. It was a challenge. We had some shots we wanted to take, but it was just not conducive in those conditions. But Rocky throws a strong enough ball, a tight spiral, and we had some really good intermediate passes, in the game plan just for the win. The wind kept changing all week, and then it got gusty toward the end as far as the prognosis. What do you say? Prognosis? I think prognosis is your body. But y'all know what I meant. Yes, correct. And obviously, on Thursday, we started talking as a staff that the wind was going to be a factor in the game. And, I thought we adjusted our game plan, and Rocky managed it to perfection.
The penalties were very good in the wind.
No doubt.
Yeah.
I mean, but,
Wind was strong, though.
Yeah.
It's hard to throw.
The play call on the 3rd and long where Rocky connected with Grayson to extend the game through the wind. Sometimes in the past we've seen maybe a handoff or something not as aggressive, but what was your mindset behind
Yeah, no, we were definitely, they got a good field goal kicker, and we didn't want to give him the ball. And so, we had a couple plays on the docket. Rocky made his suggestion of the play that he liked, and he when you make a suggestion,
Better work.
he made the play. And so we went with his play. But, he's a coach on the field. He studies the film. He knew what was going to be open. We knew on 3rd down they was giving us more zone coverage. So Grayson, the catch was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, the ball was great, but the catch was absolutely phenomenal. And but we was going for the win, just so we could have this feeling we having right now.
Grayson, take us through the catch on that play.
I mean, as soon as I got hip to hip or right past the nickel there, I saw the opening and I saw the ball in the air, and he could not have put it in a better spot for me to go get it and get us the first down. So, great ball. Great ball.
You guys on that drive converted. There were a couple 3rd and longs at least. I don't have it in front of me. I know it was a lot of third. Rocky, can you take us through that mentality, kind of on a 3rd and long, and what you're looking for and what it feels like to accomplish that?
Yeah. A lot of the 3rd downs that we have are, maybe not a lot, but a good amount are scrambles, which is just credit to our guys getting open downfield, me trying to extend the plays. Sometimes you have a great play call that works perfectly for the look, and you can throw it on rhythm, and those are the best, right? Those are easy. But sometimes you got to extend the play, and Grayson had one, Davis had one.
Tremendous one.
Yeah, we've done a much better job of working scramble drills, and with a guy who like me who can extend plays, it's very hard to stop on a defense.
Coach, while you guys were able to pull away, obviously there was a lot of penalties in this game. So what do you guys think you need to clean up, obviously finish up?
Yeah, no. Going into this game, we were the least penalized team in the MAC. We knew the officials in this game caused a lot of penalties, and that's what showed today, and that's a part of the game. But what I did like was we had a penalty, we got backed up, nobody put their head down, they just kept playing and making plays. But the penalties was a factor in the game. I don't know how many holding calls we had, but we had more holding calls today than we had all season. So, we didn't change our technique in 1 week. So it is what it is. We found a way to win, and I'm proud of our team.
Jaden, on the defensive side of the ball, it's the second week in a row where you guys have had, multiple turnovers in the fourth quarter. Just what is it about this defense that you guys are able to come up with big plays when you guys need them the most?
We take huge pride in showing up in the fourth quarter, and I talked about it earlier this week. We work ball disruptions every day in practice, and it obviously showed up today.
I know, Coach, you said you're going one game at a time now, but talk about getting back to the 500 mark now.
Yeah, no, that was a big thing for us to get back to 500. Obviously, we dug ourselves in a hole there for a month, but it is still one game at a time now, right? I don't know what the Toledo score is, but we did our part, and then we'll take Central Michigan when it comes. But it's one game. Everything is we got a month left in the season. We got seniors that's going to be experiencing their last month of the regular season. Whatever comes after that comes. But we're going to focus one game at a time and know that every game may be a game like this over the last month of the season.
Jaden, on Tuesday you had said you felt like the defense still wasn't playing as good as they can be. What progress did you see you guys make toward that?
I felt like we made a lot of progress, especially just being there for each other. The energy was great today. And I honestly think that there's even more room for improvement. I think we haven't even reached the ceiling for this defense.
Coach, for you, we talked a little bit a couple weeks ago. I brought up a little bit too early,
But now we are at the bye week, if you will, of the season. How important is it to have this 10-day period to rest up and then get ready for Central?
No, it's extremely important, right? When you have a slump during the middle of the season and then you got to dig yourself out, it takes a lot of energy, and we put a lot into it, coaches and players. And so for us, the players will have some time off the next few days to get back and get back to enjoying the game of football. Get them away, and then all of a sudden they want to come see the coaches, so they miss us, right? They talk about us when they see us every day. They get away, then they'll start to miss us. Then we'll get them in here on Tuesday, watch the film. We'll practice one day on Wednesday, and then give them another day off Thursday, knowing that every game is going to be important, and we got to get back to 100% healthy, so we can play one game at a time.
Is it more difficult playing during the week than playing
No,
Saturday?
I love action, to be honest with you, because on the weekends the players they off by noon, so they can go watch college football. They off by noon on Sunday, so our major work days are Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then they actually off at noon on Saturday and Sunday, and then during the week they can focus on their academics. So I love it. TV opportunity. I love action, to be honest with you.
Getting to watch football on Saturday is fun.
That's a cool thing for the
Yeah,
players.
it is,
And
'cause
Sunday.
We don't get to watch college football really.
Correct.
If I was still at MSU, it'd be 7 straight years of no college football watching for me, because they don't play midweek. So
Correct. It's and it helps, recruiting. We'll bring kids on the weekends and, let these guys get away. I just think because we practice in the morning, so we bring them in at 6 o'clock, right? So now I'm being able to practice on Friday, Saturdays. We bring them in a lot later. We bring them in Friday night, and then we back up Saturday and Sunday. Because sleep is important, for mental health and everything else, and recovery. All those things become important for us.
Coach, you had talked a little about going forward on fourth down on that last drive. Obviously, like you had, how hard of a decision was that at the time? And what was it like seeing a Nash, come up and
Yeah, no,
play there?
it was not hard. We was going for the win. So, if you 4th and 1, you got a 70% chance to make it, right? So it is.
I thought it'd be higher.
No, 70. I'll take
70 is good. 70 is
yeah,
good.
correct.
Yeah, 70 is good.
And Nash made it. Nash, he didn't play much the whole game, but our coaches felt confident with him this week. To give him the dive, and what a tremendous run. But we were going for the win. I can tell you that.
Coach, just listening to you and Rocky, I noticed a dynamics between you.
We got tons of dynamics. You can only imagine. We got tons of dynamics.
Explain in his case. I know you have him with. I'm sure you have him with other players, but
Yeah.
it seems special with him.
Yeah, no, it is because I was one of the first ones to call him in the recruiting process, And one thing I got from Baltimore, the head coach better have a good relationship with the quarterback and the quarterbacks, right? Because number one, he becomes an extension of me from a leadership standpoint, from a controller locker room standpoint. But then, you know, Rocky put his faith in us, and I think that was a big thing for me because he had options to do different things. And I said, listen, man, we can win a championship with you. And we did. And he said, okay, I want to have a chance to win a couple. And we'll figure that out as it goes. But, you know, I talk to him all the time. I get all him all the time because you have to be able to get on the quarterback and hold him to standards to get to the rest of your team. And he understands that. He takes it. But you know what? I wouldn't trade him for anybody else.
You actually take advice from him, even though you're the head coach?
Yeah, no. I mean, this is a player's game, right? They go out and play. I could like a play. A couple weeks ago, we liked to play out a bunch, and it didn't look like much in practice. And Rocky said, I don't like that play. It's too cloudy for me. If I'm going to be a good coach and a player don't like a play, they have to go execute the play. And so I want him to feel comfortable with what we're calling, how we're executing. And if it's something that he sees and likes, he's out there playing. Just be honest with your feedback. And he's always been upfront and honest with us and tell us what he thinks. And we process it and say, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and like the last coach already talked about it, but the play to Grayson, you know, that was my call too, and it's not to give me credit, it's really to give the coaching staff credit because there's a lot, I would say almost all the coaching staffs in the country, they would be like, you know, all right, good suggestion, but this is what we're going to run. I felt comfortable in the play. I liked the matchup that we had, and we went out and executed. So it takes a lot to listen to a kid. You know, that's what we are, right? We're all kids, college football
you're
players.
a man now.
I'm a little bit
25.
older. I'm a little bit older now, but we're all kids, you know. So for
If
you
he
know,
was 18,
coaches.
I don't know if I would listen to him at 18, but he's
Yeah.
25. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a grown man.
Yeah, if coaches put basically their jobs on the line, right? This is their livelihood too, and they want to win just as bad as we do. So, put their faith in me means a lot.
Grayson, what's it say about this team to be able to convert those third downs on that last drive? What does it say about this offense in that situation being able to do that?
I love the confidence that Rocky has in me, and I trust him to put the ball where I can make a play and away from the defender so I can sit it down or extend the play and hopefully get more than just the third down that we need. But
Jaden, earlier you mentioned you still think the defense has a little bit of work. I certainly didn't see it, but from your perspective, what could the defense have cleaned up?
You know, there was a couple explosive plays that I think would have had a big difference in this game. But, you know, this defense doesn't flinch. We might let up a play here, but we come right back and we come stronger.
Hey, y'all enjoy y'all time too. You know, we got 10 days before the next one. Go Huskies.
Basketball.
Hey, I'll be there. Basketball. Hey.
The weekend? The week?
No, we have a media day.
Oh, media day. Oh. I won't be there. Yeah.
Volleyball plays this weekend, right? Next weekend?
Next weekend. They got some time away.
The high school playoffs starting up.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Plays too. I think we got to start.